Hey YouTube, how's it going? Buster here, Venture Biker. So this is, it's a bit raining, but this is my thoughts and review of the Tenere 700 World Raid. So yep, let's do it. This is the only chance I'm going to get to do this before the bikes get lowered. As I said on the Tenere rally video, what I never mentioned about the rally was I'd fitted back busters to his for him, because obviously this one's got back busters similar lever guards. So as you can see, this is actually a year older than the rally, but it's got TFT screen, funkier different buttons. It's a bit more kind of, I'll say not updated, but less basic. But the rally is designed to be a bit more basic because it is a rally. But it is what it is. So unfortunately I'm going to have to do this when it's in the rain. As I say, I'm not going to get a chance to do it again because next week my brother's here, and then the week after that I'm at the ABR. So yep. So yeah, this is more kind of geared for a lot more touring than it is Jesus Christ, man, this place is doing my nothing. Yes, this is geared to more the kind of touring aspect. Riding. Oh, wee bit of wheel spin there. I'm going to be careful getting up here. Yes, kind of more the kind of touring aspect of the Tenere. So it's got, this doesn't get heated grip, which is kind of surprising, but it's got the big tank. So yeah, I'm having to ride a wee bit more careful because I'm going up a big steep hill here. And it's not my bike, so I don't want to be raging it. So yeah, so this is more the kind of touring aspect, hence why it's called the World Raid, bigger tank. I don't know if that Olin steering dampener is standard or not. It looks like it actually is. They say I'm taking my time because one, this is not my bike and it's fucking pissing the rain. But yeah, it feels exactly the same as the rally, exactly the same. I don't feel any difference in it. Handlebars feel the same distance. Yep, TFT screen's colour rather than being that kind of 80s video game look. I really need to be careful here because when I came up here the last time, about 20 minutes ago, it was dry. I knew it's decided to piss down the rain, so obviously I don't know the bike, so I need to be careful. But yeah, apart from that, very, very similar. On the last video, which I'll probably put the rally up first, I did point out that on that side the rally doesn't have anything. This has got, we'll call it a cigarette lighter. It's got a dual tank system, so you need to fill up both tanks, and then obviously once the bike starts it levels itself out. This is a bit I need to watch because a bit muddy. Yeah, I find the bikes are very similar. Very similar. This has got blue wheels obviously because it's the colour my mate, he loves this colour. It's basically, he had an R1 this colour. Yeah, I don't feel much of a difference. I don't, but this is pretty tricked out. Whoever had this before did do a lot of European touring on it. Because it's got a French motorway QR code on the front. Yeah, apart from that, it's yeah, a wee bit wider tank. Feels exactly the same to me. But I think he's filled the tank up, so this is a bit I need to really watch, because I put it down to second gear for this. This is all muddy here. Farmer's obviously been up here. Yeah. Very similar bikes. They're only a year apart. This is a 2022 model, whereas the Rally was a 2023. So this is the same year as my Africa Twin. And this is get load as well. So this is get load. So I'll do a video again how it feels when it's load. Try and stay off of this this tree shite. You've got different tyres on them, but to be fair, I don't really notice. I don't really notice the tyre differences. Yeah, really nice bikes. See, I've had this on the motorway as well, so it goes up to 70, no problem, sits there comfortably, no a lot of wind resistance because of the shield, because the shields of these basically shove the wind straight up rather than up towards you. So yeah, steering dampener, don't really notice the difference with the steering dampener, to be totally honest with you. Don't really notice it. Seating feels different in this, where the Rally is more a kind of round seat. You can feel that it's different. This is more a flat seat. This feels very similar. The seat feels very similar to my Africa Twin, but it's got that kind of flat part for your bum to sit in. Yeah, really nice bike. But again, for me personally, it's not a bike for me. It's quite, even though it's quite tall, and is taller than the Africa, it's slightly taller than the Africa Twin, I feel personally quite cramped on it. But again, I'm kind of used to the Africa Twin being big and kind of loads of room. It feels like you've got loads of room. This is quite cramped. I would get used to it. And I said, even though both of them are about, I think they're about 15mm taller than the Africa Twin, they feel dead cramped, as in the way my legs are. So for me personally, I've got really long legs. I don't know. It might feel that the seating position and the way I feel while I'm seated isn't going to change when it's lowered. But me being able to get my feet flat on the deck, well, I can do it. This isn't as tall as the Rally, but the Rally is, I think the Rally's 20mm taller than this. But like the Suzuki DL650 XT my brother's got, they kind of, we don't do that. kind of off-roading, it's going to just be gravel roads, unpaved roads, not very many of them, just we might come across maybe a couple of mile of them. Even with this load, it is going to cope with it, no problem whatsoever, being load. This would definitely cope with it more than the Suzuki, because obviously this is designed to be an off-road bike. They have designed this to be like proper adventure biking, as in through fields and stuff. So yeah, it's a really nice bike. But again, if I was going to go for a bike this style, where it's more based on off-road, I would just get, me personally, I would just get another Africa Twin, either the Thou or the kind of start of the 1100s, just the standard, not the adventure sport, and just strip it right down. There's loads of companies out there like Africa Queen and Acrobus. I can always get that wrong. Acrobus, I think it's called. They actually do an ABS tank for it, for the Africa. That's the road I would go down, and that's sheerly because I'm used to big bikes. That's what it is. That's it. I'm just used to big bikes, and I like having a big bike. I like the way I can handle my bike off-road and stuff, but I would obviously handle it better if it was just a standard Africa Twin. But yeah, these bikes are cracking if you're looking to get into the adventure riding. Definitely, yeah, nice bike. Same as the Suzuki, it's a nice bike to ride. I'll need to try and do a, I never got a chance, when I did have a chance to ride the 800 V-Strom, I never had any cameras with me, so I'll need to speak nice to Alan at MCS and get a wee shot of, yeah, I'll need to speak to Alan for MCS and get a shot of an 800 Rally and video that as well, and a 1050 hopefully. So there you go, that's my thoughts and video on the boys' Teneres. Nice bikes, definitely. But as I said, bikes are like tools. You need the right tool for the job, and you need to be comfortable using the tool. That's my opinion on all bikes. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe and share. Remember, take life one mile at a time, and I'll catch you later.